違う絶望などもしないもう見けないどんな明日でもいい一人なんかじゃないからいつか未来できっと
This marks the second half of the Legion arc. With multiple clashes between our protagonists and the Quatre Knights, their fight has reached a climax and both parties are bringing new support to the fray. As usual, I will only be covering one representative legion per clan per set to keep things simple. I chose the ones I feel will have the most impact and is best to showcase the new support. Be sure to check out the entire card list from the wiki, link in the description down below. And now that we got that amazing opening out of the way, let's get started.
Stand up, Vanguard! Judgment! あいつさんの意志に背く者に裁きを。たとえ君が探しに来ても、僕の決意は揺るがない。もう決めたんだ。ここにいるって。武士ロード。
Starting us off is Trial Deck 16, Divine Judgment of the Bluish Flames. It features units from the Gold Paladin clan and includes 15 new cards and 2 reprints. Liberators are back, this time with Bluish Flames. Percival and Aglovale represents a whole new direction for Gold Paladins and a step away from top calling. For Zero players, it is important to recognize that Easel didn't actually have the ability to check top X cards. Now this was a huge buff in Zero and hence was the big thing in the TCG since consistency and options are key. In Legion, this method facilitates the idea of deck thinning out non-triggers and sacking harder than ever. Future golds will get flashier effects, which we will get to later in this video. Next, we have the Will of the Lock Dragon. Trial Deck 17 features Link Joker, including 17 different cards, 15 new cards, and 2 reprints. Star Invaders are back with Garnet Star Dragon and Photon. Garnet Star is essentially an infinite Zero Dragon, but as a Legion instead of a Break Ride, but it also allows for much earlier, cheaper lockdowns. Photon is insane. It is an on-place Singularity Sniper, essentially an on-place Lock 1, and along with Garnet Star, this combo lets you Triangle Lock as early as turn 4.
Cardfight, Vanguard! 俺たちの絆、誰にも断ち切らすはしない。焼き尽くせ、トリニティクリムゾンフレイム。愛知、必ずお前を救い出してみせる。武士ロード。
Next up, we have BT-17, the last booster set of the Legion era with Blazing Perdition. This set includes support for Gold Paladins, Link Joker, Kagero, Aquaforce, Granblue, Tachikaze, Royal Paladin, and Narukami. Now that's a lot of clans. Some clans got a lot of stuff, some clans didn't really get a lot of stuff, but let's start with support for existing decks. For Royal Paladins, we're getting more Seekers in the form of Purgation, Breath Dragon, and Shireen. Now these cards are basically filler, so let's skip right to the next clan.
空気を切り裂く音速の打撃をフローラビッグバンスラッシュバスターレギオン。
Next, we have Norokami. Brawlers have it way better with Big Hitters Big Bang Knuckle Buster and Big Bang Slash Buster. This is a better Big Bang Knuckle Dragon. Not only does this attack one more unit, but it also gives you the choice of which units to target. This means that you can attack the back row, but also make use of the rear guards that might not scale well to attack first. Big Bang Slash Buster also gives one more grade 2 scaling option, which is very valuable as those playing brawlers right now in JP would know that the power bonus is essential to actually pressure your opponent. Golds are burning brighter than ever. Here we have more bluish flames, Prominence Core, and Agloveil again. The Legion maintains the thinning aspect of bluish flames, which is great as we just discussed, alongside crit and power, and that's always good in Zero.
Imaginary Plendora Seekmate Legion.
4-link Joker, Starbaiters continue their invasion. While there are many to pick, here's my favorite from this set: Imaginary Plane Dragon and Osmium. Imaginary Plane lets you triangle lock by itself, while Osmium is an on-hit pseudo Omega locker similar to Palladium. They are quite a dynamic duo. Next, on to the new stuff, we have Kagero turning their flame on. At this point of the saga, Kai loses so much that he ends up back with Kagero with Perdition Flames. Let's start off the archetype for now: Vortex Dragonute and Whirlwind Dragon. Vortex Dragonute retires 2 grade 2s and below and deals 1 damage that nullifies the damage triggers associated with it. Whirlwind is a 12k beater, but you can't go wrong with nice numbers. This will be busted in Zero. Grade 2s and triggers are the 2 key ways you can protect yourself, and this Legion burns them to ashes.
その目の輝きに全力で応えよう。渦巻く風よ、逆巻く波よ、激しき嵐を呼び、激鱗に触れし者に青き裁きを下せ。シークマインメイト。青き嵐の名を冠す誇り高き水軍の将、ソーラン水将スターレスレギオン。
With Aquaforce, the Blue Storm keeps raging on with Tetra Burst Dragon and Starless. Retaining the 4th attack condition, Tetra switches things up by going back to basics with crit and power. Starless is a Legion Basil with 9 key stats. Of course, Basil got buffed to 8+3, so the 9+3 isn't that valuable, but again, more options are always good options.
シークメイト、漆黒の奈落の底より蘇りたい海の強者よ。並び立ち無敵の力を見せよ。来たれ海賊霊人機能プラスレギオン。
And lastly, the event clan stuff. Granblue, in theory, the clan with the most synergy with Legion. Pinot Noir and Pinot Blanc joins the battle. Pinot Noir does the usual mill and cull from drop zone, while Pinot Blanc is a Captain Night Mist on steroids, superior culling itself without any retire cost. Overall, they aren't very flashy, but don't whine about it. At least Granblue was featured in the anime, and yes, that's a pun. Yes, I will move on. And to end things off, we have Tachikaze cannibalizing and respawning for multi-attack as always, and that's exactly what Tyrannoquake and Tyrannobyte is all about. Tyrannoquake eats up its friends for crit and power during the battle, and then Tyrannobyte comes back to the field when it falls prey. It's not pretty, but it can be deadly. As of the release of this video, it is confirmed that Tachikaze is a dual clan event along with Nubatama, which we discussed in part 2. While technically this is the last mainline product and coincides with the end of the Legion arc anime, there are still many iconic units we haven't seen yet. These iconic units that we've been missing in the card game so far, we will see as a part of the first ever Vanguard movie event, Neon Messiah. We will be covering that for the last part of this video series, so be sure to subscribe to stay tuned for that. And of course, be sure to like the video if you liked it. And until next time, bye!